The way he just slices through the jelly. He starts by blooming his gelatin. We're gonna work on our creamy cloud portion. We're supposed to have some whipped cream, mixing his cream cheese with some sugar, and then he pours in the bloomed gelatin. Then he gently folds in his whipped cream. Does this circular piping motion starting with 3 or 4 dots, and then just fills it around. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Let it chill for about 30 minutes while we work on our jelly layer. He starts by blooming the gelatin again. I'm gonna boil together some water, coconut water, and now we add in the bloomed gelatin and then just stir it until it's completely dissolved. So now I have to cool it down in an ice bath. She pours it directly into a baking pan and she sticks in one cloud, flat side facing up. Ah, I'm shaking. Wow, the jelly is already firming up. Let's put it in the fridge and let it set for like half an hour. Okay, so for our next layer, I'm actually gonna pour it into a measuring cup and dye it like a pale, pale, pale blue. So there's a nice gradient in our jelly. Oh yeah. So it looks like she pours it right on top of the cloud. Pouring it on top of the cloud was not the move because now there's like little baby speckles of white in there. Let's add a new layer of clouds. I think I'm gonna add some baby ones. Okay, last layer, I'm gonna add a little more blue to this to make it a really beautiful clear sky. Let's add our last few clouds. I'm just putting them where there's like blank spaces. And for this layer, I want them pretty submerged. Back in the fridge again, and then we're gonna finally get to unmold this. So here it is, and I'm gonna try to flip it over onto a plate, but I'm gonna try warm it up to loosen it up. I don't know if that's the sound I'm looking for. Please don't break. I will be so sad. No! Oh my god. What happened? In the parts that are intact, it is quite beautiful. There was no way that I could leave you guys hanging with a failed aesthetic cake like that, so I actually made it with some corrections. You guys deserve better than a failed cake. Ah! Okay, but that's pretty freaking amazing.